Welcome back, guys, to East Memories of Celceta, where last episode we got to a pivotal part of the story, as after finding Adol's own grave, he came to the town of Highland, technologically superior compared to everything he's seen so far. We learned within the reasons why Adol lost his memories, of the mystical Eldeel, and more, as we tried to get ourselves another meeting with this omnipotent giver of inventions. Wait, do you want to dig up the thing, Kana? Like, it's not even, I'd be like, literally, if it was like a load of girls, and they go, come on girls, let's get to work, I'd be like, fine, I don't care if I've been singled out with this one, I don't have to do any labour. I can just sit over there and make myself look pretty, haha. I've digged for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal... Wait, someone stole my belongings? Huh? Huh. Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's, and they did say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Ozma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. We got a scrap of the notebook. I received the mask from... What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Received the mask from... That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? Yeah, it brings a lot of things to mind. But let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologized for burying them? Someone stole my stuff! That seems the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume what the villagers said is true, Adol's belongings should be buried here. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we'd have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considering it a victimless crime. So someone else dug up this grave before us? Whatever was in here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah. But alas, we found something. Received the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. It's too early to tell if Remnos is connected to this. Yeah, we've got far too little information right now. Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it'd be safest to operate under this assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate.
Adol.
Alright, Adol. I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower now. Okay then. You would like to speak with Lord Eldeel? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldeel seems wise. It is after all my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa? Actually, there's something I needed to tell you about Lord Eldeel. Is he gone? Oh, you sound hesitant. Please, don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me? Lord Eldeel is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease. What? Lord Eldeel is ill? I was unaware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill even once. I'm sure he'd be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if you could at least wait until his condition improves. I see. Well, guess we don't really have much of a choice in this matter. If he's sick, he's sick. Durin? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Eldeel of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Suspicion. Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied until then too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside of town. First Adol's memories and now Eldeel's unprecedented illness. Seems a lot of unusual things happening here lately. It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows. Especially lately. I don't know if I believe that. I'm willing to bet you've always been this way. You probably just don't remember. Still, we four would have never met one another if it went for you, so it's not like you've always causing problems. I have no idea what kind of unimaginable horror awaits us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you. Nor do I. Durin does. What's on your mind? Huh? Oh, you were talking to me? It's only a suggestion, Adol, but How about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldeel's tower ourselves? Shocky lightning? Wait, weren't we just told not to do exactly that? Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still. That Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's really important. And what's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Eldeel's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it has been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways. With individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated, there is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was going to say, except in smaller words. Kind of surprised though, I figured you'd be against it for sure. We all have our reasons for being here. I'm tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. That's the spirit! What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this? Let's do it, because I'm an adventurer. Don't know why I even bothered asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready. Something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn. Alright, sneaky time. Or run straight out time. Oh yeah. The mystical door that cannot be unlocked from the inside. The window is unlocked. Will we go outside? Yes, we will. Is this how you've been getting out? This is so exciting. Shh, we need to leave before anyone notices us. The north exit leads to the tower, right? The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave. Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. So basically going, you should shop now and make sure you have up-to-date equipment. Well, no matter what, the DX stuff won't be here yet. So really, the question is... will you craft some stuff for me yet? Oh, hello. Is that Gazok? My chair went then. Gazok, wasn't that the travelling merchant we met in Selray? Holy crap, it is him! How'd he get here? Obviously the same route, but still. What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins and decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end. Just now, in fact. Seriously? Can't believe you made it all this way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know. Ha, they don't call me Gazok the Strong for nothing. I don't have force on the back of my hand. I'm not letting some little monsters get the best of me. Amazing. You must be stronger than you look. Ha, I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. Kind of makes sense, I guess. What? What are you talking about? Perhaps I should be the one to explain. See, Gazok here is my younger brother. Ah, the resemblance. It's striking. Really? If I told you the whole story, we'd be here all night. So to summarise, a few decades ago, I got myself into a bit of trouble. Took a little spill, you could say. And eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray, and well, that was that. You have been a beloved resident of Selray ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would never have any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, so this is supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something? It was, yes. Until you all barged in and ruined everything. Oh, it's no bother at all. What was it you came here for? Do you need something? We came to reinforce our equipment. That sounds like it'd be a hell of an imposition, though. I know, you shouldn't ask things like that. Honestly, I'm alright with it if you are, Gazok. No problem. With these facilities, I'll be able to take care of that for you, no problem. Are you sure? Of course. Yeah, the materials, I can even craft some accessories for you. I'm Gazok the Strong, after all. About when I lived here before, people called me Gazok the Super Handyman instead. We'll go along with that. Feel free to work Gazok hard while he's here. Right, so you're our shop guy. So, let's go into our first bit of reinforcement, I guess. So let's reinforce... well, the weapons we have on now, obviously.
Wait, I can put these into the weapons? I can put the old weapons in. So that their old status ups will go over? That's interesting. Okay. So I made a Claymore +2 using the other weapon to go in, give me 1 in 2 different status effects. That's interesting that I can actually use these things too. I wouldn't have thought that I probably could have, but I can indeed. So that's a thing. I do wonder if it might just be better to sell the stuff anyway, rather than do it this way. Alright, so some of them have minuses to points, some of them don't. So we got to watch out for that. Technically, if I use a gold ingot, I can get massive attack ups, but +5 isn't even that great anyway. If I use some gems like emeralds, I can get like paralysis and stuff up quite high. Ruby has burn on it. I want to make it a burn weapon. Sure. So that's a Claymore +7 now. It has massive amounts of burn on it. God, I don't want to accidentally use, like, put my Claymore into it and waste lots of stuff there. Ugh. Gotta watch out for this kind of stuff. So ingots themselves just do straight stats. Gems do the other side of things. I can refine more gems. So that's great as well. I want to use a silver ingot here. Make that a +3. What about in terms of armor? How does that work? I mean, I've got 4 pairs of this, so which one is this changing? This is the bit I don't understand. Like, which bit is this changing? So you can get resistances versus these things too? It's a very confusing system, I would say. Indestructible shells seem to give a lot of stuff on them, though. One indestructible shell actually upgrades quite a lot, doesn't it? To be honest, all the fighting I've been doing is pretty good for getting some extra stuff added to a lot of this stuff. Hey, I'll take it. Just add some indestructible shells on. Does cost a bit, mind you, but still. What is the highest something can be upgraded to? +13? You can upgrade it tons then. Okay, that's some refinery done. We can also get power rings for +strength even higher. Power depends on enemies defeated. Power depends on distance traveled. We've got pretty much all the equipments we need for most of this stuff. Ah. Gain gold. Gained experience. These are the things that are interesting to me. Let's make the gold one. And equip that to Durham for some reason. We'll just make that for now. Who knows what I really want, you know? So who has what on currently? Someone has the Silver Axe, yes. We got Life Ring 1. Chivalry 1 prevent paralysis. Increases obtained gold. Strength +5. I think that works. We've upgraded some stuff, so we've got some status effects going on the battle too. This is kind of confusing. But I'll take that as it is, and then push forward. I think it's probably about time I save after a while, though. How many save slots will I have? 10 billion. And now we're just going to jump out into the middle of death. Because surely the lightning's going to get us. I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before. I believe this to be the only way to reach the tower. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the Sanctuary of Storms they were talking about in town. Let's get a closer look. We'll figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. Not the thunder planes. So you're not yellow, you're blue. We can't link to the other things from there. So now, because we've added all these things to our weapons, if you notice, we're just getting loads of status effects poured onto the enemy. Which is kind of ridiculous in itself, so we can drop down a shortcut here. So that's interesting. So we just get tons of status effects on everyone, so that's great. It's almost like refining your gear makes it better, yeah, I guess. Maybe I should pay more attention to it, eh? I'm a bit worried by the light following me. Seems like I've upped the critical on some of the stuff as well, using the beast shells possibly. But even upgrading at small amounts seems to have a really large effect, I'd have to say. Like, it's noticeable, even the small amount. So I wonder if just stacking it increases numbers, for example, on like poison and stuff, but... Wrong move. Really shouldn't stand around when they do that multi-beak attack though, however. Oh, hello. No one saw me. Well, we met a big bear, but we're stronger than we were before, so surely we can do some proper damage to it now. I'll just stay out of range and let them do with it. We froze him. I mean, we can beat him, but everyone else is losing HP, like, fastish. Duran's on no HP. We got Flame on him, and he took some mass damage for his movement.
Are you ready? Take that!
Yeah, Duran, pick up the tiny amounts of HP. There's a memory here. So I will fight for this memory.
Just getting warmed up.
As we learn, Shock Spark. Right, well, I fought hardcore for that memory, as everyone's on 1 HP. So let's get our HP back. It seems that allies get stuck on 1 HP, but they stop attacking. Calilica, this is Adol Kristin. He came here from Estelia. Estelia? Devil's Tower Estelia? Lord Eldeel did say he'd been freed from a traveller who arrived here recently, but freed by a traveller, yeah. There's no way. You wanted to meet him, didn't you? I didn't say anything about wanting to meet him. Jeez, from the way Lord Eldeel described him, I was expecting somebody a lot stronger looking than this. I know, Calilica is very interested in the outside world. Much information finds its way here, but few of us get the chance to leave the town and see the world for ourselves. I'd greatly appreciate it if you let Calilica hear about some of your adventures.
Lisa!
For now, though, I'm afraid I must go and report to Lord Eldeel. In the meantime, I'll leave you two to become better acquainted. Calilica. Yes, I guess. Run! Because the enemies respawn after that fact. Do you know what we're missing? Super seriously, at this point, we're missing...
We have to stay alert.
We're missing a cap, because if we had a cap, we'd be able to see all the memories. So that's a bit of a shame. I thought that guy fell off then. Alright. The question we're mostly wondering at this point is where exactly to head for. Just love card and just go. Because we don't want to go the right way straight away. But we don't want to also miss the wrong way. But all these status effects, man. I'm going in. Well, at least we're getting an absolute ton of materials. So we'll never run out for Simpsons mats. I guess the main thing we're missing is gold. We just used our entire side quest supply of gold after all. Nope. This one rat guy is kicking my ass. What the hell? Singular rat guy. Couldn't defeat him. A bit of potion is game. Oh, not another guy. No memory back here as well, is there? Doesn't look like it. When we get flame on that guy, that's when he takes the actual damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. 450 damage from the landing he did on me? That's not what I want to see in any day. Now I'm on 1 HP. That's no good. How do I even survive? I really need to find this, which actually proves that we've gone the completely right way. So this must be the correct path. So where have we not gone? To get that treasure chest there? Well, we could walk back and quickly get that. We've been down there, we've been here, we've been up here. So let's walk down, get that treasure chest. Of course I missed the right way. The rave music is for the dramatic villain fight. I would question how he can still draw a bow when I'm beating him up like that. Alright. Up here's where the treasure chest was. That Phoenix kick's pretty cool. Very damaging, that's for sure. Right, so all it was one bit of potion. I'm gonna punch some dead bodies. In fact, that guy can be punched twice. So we explored there. How much of the map percentage have we actually got at this point? 55%. So we could technically visit Griselda at this point, but just getting back there would be an absolute nightmare. Can't wait for that guy to land so I can beat him up after the fact. Beautiful. At least I'm getting some cash money as well again. We've got 6,000 since we started the adventure, so that's pretty good. Right, all the way back up then. I like how Durin just kicking everything while the others need actual weapons. Well, he has got gauntlets and stuff on. He has technically got weapons. Rain's really starting to pick up. Should probably set up a tent here and rest that. Oh yes, so we can find out what the memories are. A tent? She doesn't even know about tents? Wow, it's just starting to feel really exciting now. Like we're hiding out in the wilderness. We can use this area as a base of operations during our time here then. Yeah. We need to be back in Highland before dawn, so we can't spend the night here or anything. We should be able to rest for a little while though, at least. Sounds good to me. It was a quiet night. Only the sound of the falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the darkness. And then with a flash of lightning, a memory still deep within Adol's mind was released!
Oh?
I thought you might be interested in this sphere. Fortunately, I cannot tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun. But I have a feeling that one day you will discover the truth behind it on your own. And I do not intend to rob you of that joy. You are the first person to ask me so many questions. My body is not supposed to feel exhaustion, and yet somehow, I think I'm beginning to understand what it's like. I brought some tea. Would you like to have a rest now? Thank you, Lisa. Can I trouble you to help me carry the tea, Adol? Lord Eldeel, is something the matter?
Oh, no.
I was just thinking the two of you go together quite well. What? Adol seems to have quite a wide pool of interests. As your father figure, I would be a bit worried that he might neglect the household.
Honestly.
Please, Lord Eldeel, don't tease me like that. Ha, my apologies. Okay, what? Adol? Adol, you okay? Yeah, like a light, man. Come on, we gotta get moving. We're running out of time. God is also a matchmaker as long as he doesn't take away Adol's choice of decision. We would neglect the household, you know. As we reach the oh, hello, lightning. Oh boy, this is some storm. Shows no sign of subsiding, and there is no shelter to be found in the plains. But this is a sanctuary of storms. If we step out there, we'll be fried in no time. Yeah, I can see the tower on the other side, but actually getting to it alive seems kind of unlikely. There appears to be several strange objects scattered across the plains. You're right. I wonder what they're for. I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go have a look. Are you sure? I really don't feel safe going out there. It'll be fine. So as long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile, we should probably be okay. I think. This is stupid. Gotta put on my metal armor yet. Wait. It's trying to zap me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
None of them can do anything. So it looks to me like someone has the ability to interact with these, but it's not going to be anyone that I've currently got.
My turn to start. Here we go!
Oops. I feel that didn't help. Right, so there's that one there. I thought I was done for. I told you it was dangerous to go out there. I'm sorry, that probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Is something the matter? Someone's there. What? Right there! You hit the tree? Watch where you're throwing those things. You could put someone's eye out. It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy, it's the kid from the mayor's place. Grouping all children together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of thing that adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know. The hell's your problem? Try and get along, you guys. So, Calilica, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion. An adult sneaking out through a window? I can hardly believe my eyes.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to the Highland then? Yeah, I guess we've been caught red-handed. Nothing we can do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldeel. What? I'm an apprentice apostle after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the planes and stop the lightning from hitting us. Oh, can you now? Who'd have guessed? I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy.
No.
There is a problem with this course of action, however. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? Make sure no harm comes to you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me to telling grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? Because that's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh, boy.
Is she trying to blackmail us? She sure seems that way. If the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle? You're a lot more perceptive than I gave you credit for. Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it's not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us. Of course not. I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa is hiding something about Eldeel. I know she is. How can you be so sure? We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of the Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry! She suspected something may be amiss at the tower and decided to take matters into your own hands? Man, you're one precocious kid. I get where you're coming from, but... Is there something wrong with a child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them what they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as the child starts trying to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down saying they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself. Alright, alright. What do you think, Adol?
Lead it to the tower, now!
What? Well, what's going into you, Adol? You're a terrible actor, you know that? I didn't even do my best actor voice, God! You're trying to make it seem like you forced her to guide us, huh? So if someone were to discover this expedition, you would take all the blame upon yourself. How very like you. Are you saying... Way to go, Calilica! Welcome to the team! Thank you, everyone! If only you were this well-behaved and honest with your feelings from the start, you'd be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know, and rely on adults to support them. Ow, what was that for? You said it was important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite. Ow, stop that, that really hurts! I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous, Adol. So please take me to the tower with you, please? Okay, you win. It's good to have you with us. She had her shots. Thank you. Well then, the Sanctuary Storms awaits. You ready? Calilica has joined the party. Right, well, what slot do you fill? You're a strike. Okay, you're red-haired, but you're not Slash. So Duran is getting replaced. Poor Duran. Poor Duran. Right, still haven't got a second Slash. She's got extra skill Thunder Strike. So she is kind of skilled in the thunder. About her equipment level right now. She seems to have come with about the right equipment level. Apart she's got the female-only cape. So let's get this on and... Blue ornament, maybe?
All right.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. And go off with Lolly! Right then. Why'd you make me say that? You guys be talking about that. Okay, Calilica. Let's see what you've got. Calilica. Let's try not to get shot for 5/9 worth of damage this time, even though that's how the game was designed. Watch and learn. Feels lightning conductors scattered across the plains. The thing's half buried in the ground. Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach the tower. Does Lisa really come through every time she goes to see Eldeel? No, she has her own way of reaching the tower. Really? Time is short. We should go. Well then, let's go! Calilica can fire orbs of light from a mace to activate various devices.
1, 2.
So we got a time limit. Welcome to the Thunder Plains. Part much more lethal.
Here goes.
That also means I have to find the next one within like a certain time limit, doesn't it? Oh, so you see a purple area which the lightning conductor will affect in the map as well. Now here's another problem we actually have, by the way. If you've noticed, mapping the area becomes harder. That's a big problem. Well, I got hit by the first one as I entered the area. How am I supposed to dodge that?
Here goes.
How am I supposed to deal with that? I guess I should keep mapping this area, but literally that hit me straight away. What am I supposed to do? This is good.
1, 2.
Literally as soon as I stay out of a red area, but I just entered a new area. Maybe it was because I spent too much time trying to map sections, to be honest.
1, 2.
But I couldn't even get to the tower to solve the issue. This looks like everything's been mapped around here, to be honest.
1, 2.
But don't worry, she just shrugs it off every time. So at this point, the previous tower is actually defending against the lightning, but you couldn't see that.
Here goes.
The problem is mapping! How am I supposed to map everything? Can I map it all? Map all that? About to say, I'm sure I saw one over here. About to say, when does this tower go down?
1, 2.
So that tower's the one I'm going to need to go forward with. Because it's the nearest the exit. Right. There's actually maybe... Oh, maybe this place doesn't even require you to map it. Because I'm not getting any map percentage. Oh. Maybe. 1, 2. I don't think I'm getting any map percentage anyway. Oh no, I am. I do need to map it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just entering the area is doing it.
1, 2.
This is too hard for me, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Oh. Is there another lightning beacon, please? Ah! Getting quick! Getting quick! Oh my god! No more lightning beacons, I'm going in! Phew, we finally made it! I feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary. So what now? There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldeel's room. We should head there right away. Right, well, we're in. And the music's begun. There's such a strange place. What are those things below us? They're the mechanisms that control the sanctuary's storms. Oh, really? Wait, seriously, those things are what make those crazy storms we just passed through, meaning we could probably shut it off? Yep, Lord Eldeel uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in the sanctuary. And the rain from the sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side. So in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from any who would do them harm. Truly the work of a god. We've been told that Lord Eldeel came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago. And he modelled those mechanisms after a weather controlling device that existed there. Wow. Over there's the elevator that will take us to his room. Aboard, everyone! It's not working, of course. Huh? Work! What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before. Is there any other way up? Well, yes, but... Please don't say that staircase. I'm sure it would be wonderful exercise, but I wouldn't really recommend it as anything other than a last resort. Seems to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms too. Those are the tower's guardians. Also, we'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldeel. Okay, well, we can't turn back now. Yeah, we come too far to go back empty-handed. Let's do this. I'm worried something may have happened to Lord Eldeel. Please let me come with you. Okay then, let's go. What level is she, by the way? She's 22, so she is technically higher than a lot of our guys on top of that. In terms of skills, what's she got equipped? Gravity Sphere, Double Impact, and Power Swing. She hasn't got any more currently. They all use 10 SP apart from Power Swing. Oh, alas! She's got one hell of a combo on her. Yeah. Sure. Alright, let's start exploring. Ah! What was it? It's a Rongyong. She's got one hell of a combo. So time to start beating every single monster up that we see. Ah! That's a mimic! Well, I'm glad I didn't try to open the treasure chest and accidentally attack the gigantic monster that was trying to kill me. This guy's not very in sleep. Look at Adol going. We're not even going to pretend it's a mimic anymore, are we? We're just going to kill it. Right, obtain power tablet. We avoided the mimic dilemma. Excellent. No mimics will get me this time. As we get more strange mass. Right. I'm going to just launch that guy into orbit then off that. Okay. This orb seems quite good. Hello.
Here goes.
1, 2. Cross impact. We opened up or have extended a shortcut back to where we were. Okay. This is something. Magnet boots. Electricity. Magnets. Magnets. Now we just have to find it. What the hell? What are these things? Don't worry, she just power swinging through them all. It's all good. She's just basically taking baseball swings at all these monsters. Okay. That was quite a few enemies, and also, by the look of it, quite a lot of experience. So I'll take that, though Lolly did get beaten up quite a bit. That's not a name! Damn it! Refer to her by her name, Calilica, thank you. Everyone's being able to combo quite well into each attack with other people, though. Oh no! Right, her HP is dwindling. I'm obviously not using it well enough. Ah! Thought we'd have knocked you down far enough that you didn't get me, but whatever. Okay, we gotta shrink ourselves by the look of things to make it through here. Oh! In tiny mode.
Leave it to me.
What do you mean there isn't enough space to go unsmall?
Understood.
I guess we're not allowed to go big on this walkway, even though it looks quite containable. As we get ourselves tactician's gloves. That's not what I was expecting to get. What are tactician's gloves then? They're not an artifact, are they? So they must be something for here. Or a weapon, which cover with more SP on skilled finish. Tactician's gloves have been gained. That's for a tactician, honest. You can't accidentally turn yourself to normal size and kill yourself in a mini area? Well, that's good. The problem is that I'm not necessarily right then in a mini area. Right, we need to find a monolith just to give her some HP again. Oh god, look at all that. I wants it. You're obviously going to stop me getting it nice and easy though.
Here goes.
What's going to be the platform right next to me? You don't need to fade to black. I hope all those chests are mimics. Why? Why? That was not a good trade on damage then, was it? No, sir. No, sir. Quick, we're gonna restore all our HP!
Leave it to
Oh,
me.
we just switch.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Switch is easier. That chest was even a mimic. flash guard them. Flash move. Get ourselves a Roto Droplet. And puncture that guy for his strange mass giblets. Just Raven coming in. How much? What is? How much have I missed? I love this chat. I even understand why you would. Right, we use big cataclysmic earth damage to take them down nice and easily.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. She's got no HP anymore. And we just cut our way back down to the monolith. That's not clever. That's not clever at all.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Here I go.
We need another monolith for this, right? But it's not going to be a real chest. Wait, that didn't even raise it?
Understood.
Why?
Leave it to me.
Here I go. Here goes.
Okay, that'll raise it, yeah? It won't do a completely separate part of the place.
Understood.
I'm a fool for believing anything different. Can I bonk you twice? Oh, I can't bonk you twice. You go away. No, it's there. But I don't think I can bonk them twice anyway.
Leave it to me.
Well, I can bonk the middle one several times because that's going to allow me to rotate even further.
It's my turn. Here goes.
I feel like she's just waiting for each of these to give her more HP from standing still. That's what's going on here. I will admit, J-Tan, to not be a fan of randomizers. Or I probably would have played some already. Alright, let us switch to you for the front party. Yeah, flash move, sure, but it still looks like I took some damage from that. And what's with this one? It's like downed. Okay, that's fine. Not a trap. That opens up multiple pathways. Cool, I guess. Bit worried for a second, though. Oh, hello. That should work them out. A little bit of good positioning. From there, we can work it.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Here goes.
And this will open up. Or lift up that little bit, yeah? Yeah. Good job, raving. I'm not raving.
Understood.
Raving mad. Hatter. Maybe. Like, you didn't spawn any of the monsters back here. Right, we got the Azure Skell Charm. Yet another resistance kind of based item. Well, I need to see a monolith at some point soon because judging by what I'd imagine the structure of this place is, we're going to find a mini-boss shortly. And that's going to give us whatever item we need to go up that bit at the front of the place. I see nothing. I literally did nothing as well.
Leave it to me.
These guys are massive problems. get damage from blunt. And they do homing balls of death. What the hell?
Here goes.
That's not what I want to see. That's really not what I want to see.
Leave it to me.
Kill those two and then work on the last one.
My turn.
Where'd he go? Whoa! I love that. School of they might be invisible, but we can still keep hitting them. Yeah, don't like these guys at all. Once you get them in there with the paralysis, they go down. Don't let it cast! Keep hitting it! Keep hitting him! Yes! Do more damage! Hitting him is the key. Now I'm heavy!
Hit me. That was nothing.
This isn't good. Getting those flash guards on. We did save a little bit of bacon there, I see. Frozen is great. Can we get more status effects on him, please, so we can't run away? Paralyze is great. Melee! Oh. Why do these chests have to be fake chests? Right, so let's start opening these. Calilica is a permanent active party member now. Forever. Are you sure? Oh! I see what this is doing.
1, 2.
Raises one, lowers another, yeah? I love you too, game.
Here goes.
This will raise all three now, ready? That was close, okay? I get to one of the chests at least. Technically I can get to two of the chests. Ah! Damn it! Why can't you be an actual chest? We got Falcom. No! You had to fall down then, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, you did. You know what I'm talking about.
It's my turn.
By the look of it, we actually have to go round to get to that chest anyway, is what I'd say. I think. So we don't actually have to open up that middle one. But I can't say that for certain. I wish we had food so we could like restore everyone's HP a bit more. It seems like standing still has actually had the HP going up a lot faster now. Oh my god. Okay, it really gathers steam over time, doesn't it? That's a good time to just sit down and let the HP just completely zoom up. That's pretty good. Look at it go! I can have my tea breaks. Yeah, I can have a drink. And have a little bit of a rest, you know? Everyone else's HP is just chugging on up.
Understood.
How's Adol's not there yet?
Here I go. Hang
Right,
in.
we're ready to go again.
Let's do our very best.
Batter that guy a mile as Adol reached level 25. I was about to say, don't lie. We know that Mimic is anything but a real chest. I was say, how did I not kill it already? And then the freeze came through. Right, everyone else is not getting levels in the meantime because you're hogging the front party here, Calilica. Right, so get to that place seems to be to go from underneath. Hey, don't be respawning. No, bad. Right, let's look at the other party levels here. So other guys have fallen behind a fair bit. Calilica, you need to be in. I'll put Durin in. Can't fool me.
1, 2.
That treasure chest. Or I just complete the puzzle by doing that. That works too.